voice sounds like shit. I got a lot of panels today. I skipped over the Chris Sabat panel because it was at 9 and I got to bed at like 3, so I said screw it because he has 2 more panels this weekend, so might as well. So I got an autograph of his session to go to right now, which is in about an hour. Then I have the Steve Bloom panel at 4. Then the 2-hour Steve Bloom autographs after that. Then an 18-plus panel with Todd, Leah, and Chris. As I said, Chris had 2 more. And then the abridged 18-plus. Yeah. So, more video come.
Steve Bloom panel highlights.
I'm recording this. Give him some... Hail Mary, Steve. No, I'm just... I don't know. I didn't turn around.
Why is it so dark in here?
We need more lights.
We need more light. We can't take pictures.
One more to Ed. Ed's got to get one. Hey, can we actually get more light? Oh, yeah, I'll take it. No, free mics for everyone.
I'll take
free chair.
It's for the lines.
You should throw yourself, Steve. You should crowd surf.
This is the weirdest looking wedding party I've ever seen. It's kind of awesome. It's like my bar mitzvah.
Who'd you marry, Steve? No. And credits are stupid.
Okay, that's it. Anyway, so welcome, guys. I'm Steve Bloom. That's my crap. And I thought we'd just open this up to you guys and see what's on your mind.
Hi, Mr. Bloom.
Hey, man, Steve. Just call me Steve.
Okay, hi, Steve. So, I, like many people out here, 1 week ago were amazed, shocked, and pretty much in love when I went to go watch Adult Swim, and there was Toonami.
There it was indeed.
So, at first I was just like, oh, I'm bringing Toonami back, you know, for the night and everything, and it's cool. And then I noticed, oh my god, there's a Mass Effect 3 review on here. So, they actually brought you out and made you go through the lines, and I was wondering if you could tell us if maybe we can hope to see more of that in the future or not.
Well, I don't know anything more than you guys do at this point. It was an April Fool's joke. I mean, that was the original intention. It was also, I think, just a way to sort of gauge to see if anybody was really going to pay attention after, 4 years being off the air. And people paid attention. So I was up all night on Twitter. I don't know if you guys followed my feed, but I was talking to you guys out there that night, setting everything up. And the response was so overwhelming that Adult Swim took notice. They sent out a Twitter thing the next day with a hashtag #BringBackToonami. So if you want to bring it back, it's up to you guys at this point. And you need to write into Cartoon Network, write into Adult Swim, hit the Twitter feed, hashtag #BringBackToonami. And if they get enough response, I have a feeling we could bring it back. So, and if they do, I'm in.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, man.
I really liked your voice work for Ritlock in Guild Wars 2.
Thank you.
And I was wondering, for you, what's it like doing a very bestial character as opposed to a very human character like Mugen? And then, can you do a Ritlock for us?
Yeah, probably. I don't know if I have anything for Ritlock that I wrote down. I remember he yelled a lot. Oh, I have something. Okay, and to address the first question, I started out doing creature voices. My very first thing was on a show called The Guyver, and I was a zoonoid, ripping the arms off of another zoonoid, that kind of thing. So that's kind of my specialty, so to get back to the beast kind of feels good for me. And I do have something for Ritlock. Here we go. I didn't have it memorized. I apologize for that, but I'm a voice actor, so nobody cares. There was also one of the very few characters where they lowered my pitch electronically, so it's not going to sound exactly like it does, but it'll be pretty close.
Char bow to no adversary. With the clamor of anvils and the thunder of guns, we rip each day from life's teeth. For the Legion!
Thank you.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
My question for you is when I watched Naruto, when I was back into it, I did notice that you had played Orochimaru, and the character.
Did I creep you like that?
Yes. And for me, that character kind of creeps me out. No offense. But my question to you is, what did it feel like to sort of kind of twist your voice into that? Into that character. That's weird.
That was really fun. It was really fun. It was so creepy. I didn't know if I was the right guy for the job when I first saw the character, and I heard the original Japanese voice. I was thinking, I can't come close to that. But they kind of let me play with it for a while, and it was so creepy. The people in the booth when I was auditioning for that were kind of squirming in their seats and went, oh, that's really icky. He's our man. Yeah. So it kind of worked out, but yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah.
And very delicious. Snakes taste good.
Question.
Yes.
It's been told to me, I now can believe this, knowing that your vocal range from the various characters played, but this weird character from Trigon episode 5, the father of the Nebraska family, did you do that voice of that character?
I certainly did.
Good ear. Very good ear.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I was writing for that show. And,
Oh, wow.
And I wrote myself in for that character. They let me do that. I loved him so much. I thought he was cool. So.
All right. Hi, Steve.
Hi.
I'm really freaking out, but
Me too. We're all family here. We're all related, right?
Yeah!
Love you too, son.
Okay, so I just finished Mass Effect 2, and I absolutely love the character Grunt, so I was wondering...
Thank you.
But yeah, so I was wondering, what is the difference between voice acting for anime and voice acting for video games?
Oh, it's very different, actually. For anime, I'm in a room by myself, kind of padded room, because they don't trust me otherwise. Well, anime is just a lot more technical. We're watching what's going on the screen, we're watching time codes, we're listening for things that the directors are giving us, and we have to fit it in to what was done before, and hopefully honor the original Japanese intent. With video games, especially for games like Mass Effect, we get to sort of create them in the booth. We have a director with us who holds context, since the script is like, 20 million pages long. The director, I rely on the director very heavily to tell me what I'm doing in every scene, and then they just give me the lines and say, go, and I scream as loud as I can, as long as I can. So it's and also we have to do a lot more lines. In a typical episode of an anime, I would do maybe 40, 50 lines of my character. We do it maybe 1 or 2 times each. In a typical video game session, I'll do sometimes 600 lines, and we'll do those 3 to 5 times each. So we just have to keep going so fast because the universe is so huge. It goes down the wall. So technically, it's just a whole different animal.
Please and thank you.
When you screw it in, give it a hard, manly twist.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming out. 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock is my autograph signing. Tell a friend, and thank you guys.
All right, it is the end of day 2 of Sakura Con. Well, today I went to the Steve Bloom panel, front fucking row, third person line. Almost got kicked out of the con for it though. Not gonna explain it in this video, but if you really want to know, leave me a comment, send me a message, blah blah. Call me if it's one of my friends. I'll let you know why. I also got Chris Sabat's autograph before that actually, and then I got Steve Bloom's autograph. Waited 3 hours in line for it. Then I went to the, it was the hot seat with, it was supposed to be Chris Sabat, Todd Haberkorn, and Leah Clark, but apparently Sabat had to do something, so it was just Todd and Leah. That ended up it ended up being one of the weirdest fucking things I've been to. It went so dirty, so fast. It was hilarious. There's a lot of quotes from that I can give you. There's Squirtle is now a sexual thing for me. There were a lot of other ones. But And then I went to the abridged 18+ panel, and I got, Taka was dressed up as Gary Oak, so I got some pictures from throughout the day and whatnot, but I did think I'd let you guys see. This is Chris Sabat's autograph on the Yu Yu Hakusho season. Unfortunately, I stuck some trash in the my backpack during waiting for Steve Bloom's panel, basically, or Steve Bloom's autograph session, and it got the side of that all wet. I also have his autograph on this, so technically he signed it twice. Also, up here, that's Chris Sabat's autograph on the Dragon Ball Z, and this is actually Takahata 101 from the Team 4-Star, both on Dragon Ball Z. And then up here, up in the corner, that's Steve Bloom's autograph on Mahoramatic, my favorite anime. This is now the greatest thing in my possession ever, period. But, yeah, it was a good, second day. I have like one panel and an auction to go to tomorrow. I'm not going to buy anything at the auction. But, I got one more panel with Steve Bloom. I don't know if Chris Sabat's going to be at that one. He's supposed to. But if he isn't, you know what, Steve Bloom. Who cares? But we're going home tomorrow. So, yeah, last day of the con.